Well, the weather excitement continues. Our Luther Family Ford weather kid tomorrow night. Jay Lee Olson, same time, same place, coming from Osgood Elementary. Looking forward to seeing Jay Lee. Some of you will be looking forward to seeing some mighty white weather as we go through the overnight hours. You can see this cool pool sagging southward out of Canada. Temperatures in the 30s, 40s, and even 50s. Look at Chicago at 59, and not too far to the south, we have 92 degrees in parts of northern Ohio. So a lot of change taking place in the northern tier of the United States. Right now in Fargo, 45 degrees, wind from the north-northeast, only 9 miles per hour. Certainly we have gray skies looking off to the west on our Valley Sky Cam. Here is a look at temperatures across the region. Off to the west where you see the blue colors or contours of temperature, we have 30s there, and it is indeed snowing. Holding on to 40s as we have been for the last 36 hours or more in some locations across all of our viewing area, but just barely. 40 Jamestown, 40 Devil's Lake, and it's these cool areas that will have the best chance at seeing that snow potential initiate a little bit sooner. Speaking of that, here's the radar. We have a batch of showers moving to the northeast, about ready to cross into the southern Red River Valley now for Richland County, and that will continue onward and northeastward. Now, there is some very heavy rain pushing into the Grand Forks area, so if you are in Steele County, Trail County, and Grand Forks County, we're going to see some moderate to heavy rain here in the next 30 minutes or so as it continues its trek north and east. Jamestown, Carrington, Maddock, and Devil's Lake all seeing showers of rain. But that rain changes over to snow, and there's been periods of snow throughout the day in southwest North Dakota, where some have measured 1 to 3 inches. A heavier band moving through Dickinson now. Notice that this snow is starting to spread to the north and east also as that cool pool of air works its way in our general direction. This is what it looks like just west of the Dickinson area. Notice that with the warm ground, that snow accumulates more readily on grassy surfaces, things like that, and roofs, maybe even a few sidewalks could get some snowfall out in the western Dakotas. Will it hit us? Well, just off to the west of the Bismarck area, New Salem Sioux, looking at a different kind of pasture right now. Let's take a look at your hour-by-hour forecast. This evening, moderate to heavy bands of rain will shift from the south to the north and east. Much of Minnesota looking forward to some very wet conditions as we go through the night from Lakes Country into the Northland, while the snow by the 8 o'clock hour could start developing or mixing with the rain in our westernmost counties from the Rolla and Towner County area into Stutsman County. By 10 o'clock, the snow potential continues to make its way north and east. The rain begins to lift north of the I-94 corridor, at least the heavier stuff, with temperatures holding on to low 40s for us. So we go through the early overnight hours. I've paused this at 3 to 4 a.m. and the snow potential just continues to slowly glide north and east. Now this starts running out of moisture, and that's a good thing. So we head towards the morning hours and daybreak hours as the best chance of any limited activity in the morning will be in northern Minnesota. Most of us starting out with temperatures in the low to mid 30s, though, west of the Red River to the east, mid 30s there, and a northeast breeze. Cloudy skies all day, but our precipitation chances, rain or snow, will happen in the morning. Then by the midday and afternoon hours, it looks like more clouds than sunshine and cooler weather, but still quieter. So we'll get a break from the precipitation. Rainfall under a ½ an inch for many areas, but we could see isolated places picking up just over an inch in northwest Minnesota. Snowfall around the Lake of the Woods area and our Devil's Lake Basin counties. This does include the Jamestown, Carrington, New Rockford areas, and as far east as maybe even you folks in Mackville. For Fargo, no snow. And in fact, by the time you're up and heading out the door, most of the rain shower activity should be north and east of us. Temperatures very slowly climbing with a few peaks of sunshine in the afternoon. We'll make it to 48 here, 46 Grand Forks, mid 40s westbound on I-94, and low to mid 40s out in central Minnesota. Hey, the colors are outstanding, and this color's much prettier to look at, in my opinion, than the fields of white.
Yes.
Barb, thanks for sharing. Planning forecast Friday, pretty quiet but breezy, and the breezy weather continues into the weekend. We stay cool. Monday and Tuesday, it looks like we're going to have a nice little warming spell, but look out Wednesday into Thursday. Hutch feels a little creak in the elbow, and there could be some more flakes to talk about then.
Is that arthritis that hits when the snow comes?
Well, it could be, but we got to make sure.
All right, thanks, Hutch.